of Parliament. Act of Parliament eno yawa commission obuvunaanyizibwa okubona nti bacoordinatinga ebintu ebigemagana ni HIV AIDS nga tibakolagana na health sector yonka aye multisectoral coordination. Kuba akawuka ka siriimu tikali mu bya health oba bya bulamu. Education ogenda on board, agriculture yeno ogenda on board, abengudo bono obenda on board. Those are recently tutera okubona nti awali elugudo le bali kuzimba oba chano ekibaawo nga kigemagana n'isiriimu kyona kyeba kyetaaga mu ku intervention kasita wabaawo sente disposable income. So Uganda AIDS Commission evunaanyizibwa ku making sure nti all sectors dibamu involved mu kintu kya HIV AIDS fight. Era nga as Uganda AIDS Commission benda ino okubona nti Uganda etuukiriza detweta sustainable development goals. Tulina okwendinga AIDS by 2030. Tubuzayo myaka mitono. Ate about 7 years. Actually T7 but D6 kuba 20 na atero okugumalamu. So kuba nanti your global target 95 tujituukiriza 95 what does it mean? Yeah. So 95 twenda abantu abalina akawuka ka siriimu 9% babenga bakiidi nti nze bana nkiidi na testinga nina akawuka ka siriimu. Bwamala okutestinga yategeera nti alina akawuka ka siriimu bamuta ku bulezi test and treat. In fact mu Uganda iteeka liri nti omuntu kasita bamuzuula nti alina akawuka ka siriimu treat immediately.
So abantu 95 ku 100 abalina siriimu abalina akawuka ka siriimu baje beekebeze era bategeere nga bakalina kuba eri abakalina aye nga tibaidi. So at least 95 ku 100 babenga beekebeiza era nga bategeere eyo ni 95 esooka. 95 eyokubiri nti buli omu atestinze yategeera nti alina akawuka ka siriimu abe ku bulezi abe ku treatment neyo 95 eyokubiri. Nti ebitundu 95 bino abamaze okwekebeza bategeera nga balina akawuka ka siriimu bateebwe ku bulezi oba ku ddagala liweweeza
ate balimire
kuba eri yabeeke ddagala eyo ni 95 eyokubiri.
Ate olabe ino bute eyokusatu nti bano abantu omuntu eyeekebeza viral load ye amount y'akawuka mu musaayi ebe suppressed. Muluso gatidde bulungi kigambo suppressed.
Obungi oba amaani g'akawuka kano gakendeezebwe.
Kuba omuntu bw'aba ne viral suppression eyo n'okutransmittinga transmittinga. Era AIDS Commission awo weekoba nti we want to close the tap. Tap tutyo bwe tuyidde okusobola okugisiba nti abantu bano bategeire ali ku bulezi ali bumira bulungi amaani g'akawuka gakendeire. So kiba kitegeeza nti tali ku transmittinga. Kyova obona nkobye nti ku 95 eyokubiri omuntu aba wabulabe yino ng'ategeire yalobaamira obuli aba transmittinga yino.
Nti omuntu bw'omala okwekebeza n'otegeera nti olina akawuka akaleeta siriimu kano ku ddagala eriweweeza aye ate bw'oba otegeere ng'olina akawuka kano waloba kubanga otandika kumira ddagala lino oba baalikuwa waloba alimira kitegeeza amaani g'akawuka gajja kweyongera. So omuntu akawuka amaani gakola ki gakendera kikubeera kizibu n'okasiiga omuntu owundi
oba tokasiiga muntu ndi oba n'amaani gogonagona bulungi ng'ojja mu maiso n'okola emirimu gyo bulungi ino okuweereza eggwanga bulungi ng'ozira kikutataaga. Tuyigalewo taapu amaadi ago new infections direkera awo amaadi ago esingira irala okuba mu bawala abato n'abakyala abakaali
nabo na dozi bakwate embalala eyo ati abawala abato bwakawuka keyongere byali mumawu so era bwe mpulire nti olipita nakoba nendambi kubuuzeeko aye kirungi nti oneesoose
buti
nga mu bawala abo abato kubandukira just to take you back a little mu gyekyenda awo early 2000 fe betwabeera mu primary okusingira government yavayo n'enteekateeka ya ABC era enteekateeka eyo yakola omunene in my opinion it was a very good program yakola ino kuba biseera ebyatakawuka kaali kayi ku level yindi aye enteekateeka eyo yatambula mu gyekyenda awo yakola bulungi okwali abstinence effective abstinence babaku being faithful and using protection using a condom enkola eyo TDA yakoma and I know that government etairewo through Uganda AIDS Commission of course etairewo enteekateeka edindi empyaka okusinzira ku ereride nga bikyuka nga bwoli kwinololanga either twali tuzira ino information about akawuka buti abantu information bagifunye baidi akawuka niki ebitaali nga weida buli saa no challenges empyaka ediriwo okuba nti edimu kwedo nti abantu tibakebera bakendeezo okebera ekyokubiri abandi abakebera tibajja kuidagala tibaikiriza kuba enrolled kuidagala so kyaletawo obuzibu aye buti mu baana bano abato what is causing this because there are two issues esooka yakuba nti akawuka keyonge ino mu baana abato kuba twakiwera mu bitundu by'embalala then nasoma eriyo report eyafuluma duuzi bakoba nti abavubuka ba teenagers tibali kwendanga kumira bulezi buno so that also takes me back to the issue yaki eyokuba nti abantu bakebera aye tibamira endagala so what could be the cause of especially kawuka kano kweyongera mu baana abato
abaana abato abavubuka Uganda AIDS Commission kyezwire kiri nti abavubuka generally batandise obuti they are not they think HIV omulembe gwawaako abstinence ogwo omulembe gwawaako byali byabakaire buti buno omulembe muyaka so we are reminding in fact mu period eno eyafire kuba tuli mu memorial tuli mu period ya World AIDS Day tuli kuidukiza abantu nti banange ebintu ebyo bikaliwa ku mulembe HIV prevention akali kuwa ku mulembe using of condoms ekali kuwa ku mulembe olutalo tukali luwangula ARVs bwe diriwo oba ART diriwo aye omuntu alina okumira bulungi there are so many advancements mu ART aye kyenda ng'omuntu alina akawuka kasirimu yena yaba ngakola ki ataayo omwoyo afaayo so abavubuka tibakafu mubalooza nti buti kyafuuka kya buliido yamugaba nayawaayo owundi yakoba nti oyo ndaboneka obulungi ate ayinza okuba nga alina sirimu aye twenda abategeeza nti banange omuntu akasobola okuboneka obulungi ino yaba musuuti bulungi ino yaba ng'alina lipstick aye nga ki ng'alina akawuka ka siriimu engeri yonka ey'okumanya nti omuntu alina siriimu oba bbe kwekebeza ate buli weegayita oba weegadanga n'omuntu mana nti HIV state oba bayire negative it has expired at that moment until you test again so tulikwenda kukubiriza abantu mu period
kyalasinga buti HIV status daimwe basebo ne banyala bali munyegenyege bed ni bent ID batukobe wanaba wegaita n'omuntu ngoba leo chinjo negative aye ne wegaita naye nga toid oba yena negative oba positive status yo ebe expiring so mwire weekend tubasubira okuba bonako nga muli kwekebeza akawuka kanaka
ate weegaita nga tokoze isawayire kondo mu butuufu bwayo
bawulira abanyegenyege
ebe expired ekindi ekiri ku bavubuka naddala abawala ndidi nti waliwo ensonda edikoba nti banange amaanyi mugateire ino kubawala n'abalenzi boona boy child aye abawala bangi balina many challenges omuwala amwagana tasomye saada mukulu ava mu environment maybe waliwo so empowerment, the girl child still needs a lot of empowerment. Bwe begwa oba bwe bafuna bana abasaada abakulu betwandyese ba sugar daddy bagaining power yayiwe ebizira kuba omuntu ali oti baba we anamukoba nti twenda tuvaale nti twenda ovaale condom
So I think
abavubuka, those are some of the challenges. Aye tuli bakubiriza nti banange ekintu kya sirimu kikaaliwo sirimu akaasiigibwa omwaka oguweire 52,000 people bafuna akawuka ka sirimu.
Era wenze tujje ku numbers edo before we go for it. Nga tuli kwogera how we've gone so far in the fight against HIV/AIDS. Where do we stand as a country?
Olutalo tululwaine era I will commend ba partners Uganda AIDS Commission and the different mutugukoze. Aye tukabula mu prevalence eri ku 5.2. Tuidako banti yes it is good kuba mu 1980s twali ku 18.2. Aye 5.2 ekali ku waigulu. Ngabwe enkobye 52,000 people bafuna akawuka last year. Abantu abalina akawuka mu Uganda bali esaawa eno 1 million
thousand kalala n'emitwalo ena
and 430
n'emitwalo ana n'esatu. That's a big number.
Buti obuzibu kayiro obuli mu namba eyo ng'otoyire ku bantu bangi abalina akawuka idukira tuligezaako okontrolinga buti bwe tukire twena tusobola okufuna akawuka which would be very very expensive for the country. Kuba Uganda titwetengereire mu kintu kyakawo okulwala naddala obulezi naddala ekintu nga kondomu byona badonors n'abatuwa sente. So just imagine abantu abangi we beyongera, it becomes challenging. So the 1,430,000 why having HIV, but we have 1,200,000 n'abali ku bulezi. So there is a number
kakaika n'emitwalo ana n'esatu abatebezi okuba abalina betwidde nti balina akawuka kanakamu kenemya emiliyoni ndala yokoba kakaika n'emitwalo abiri n'abali ku bulezi obuweweeza bana abasigayirewo emitwalo nga bo tebali ku bulezi balina akawuka tukidi bakalina aye tebali ku bulezi anywhere mu bitabo byaimwe bazirayo so bali kutaayaya balenjezi omuntu ayinza okuba nga okufuna obulezi n'ekizibu ayinza okuba nga abumira bwamubisa bubi yabuvaako aye eyo namba ekaali nene ino okuba nga tibali ku bulezi kiba kitegeeza nti 95 yaife ino tituyida agituuka ku bulungi. Ate challenge eyindi esinga abasaada tibenda kwekebeza abasaada tibenda kwekebeza ate nga bwenkobye n'abaganza bono obuwala obuki so abatayidi status ye tayidi status ye omwana amwagaine byomukwano. So abasaada is a very very big challenge. We need a way wherever you are, oba oli wa church religious leader, oba oli community leader, oba oli wa NGO, oba oli wa CBO, abasaada twenda tubakubirize bekebeze era buti tulinawo okwekebeza kyebeta self test nga mwene weekebera aye okwekebera okwo tukubiriza abantu nti olumala eyo se wajja wa confirminga ku health center kuba abasaada batukoba tuli mukugu oyinza okuba nga okukoba nti okakoze isa bulungi nga tokakoze isa bulungi kaba nga kakulaga nti olina ate ng'ozira weeraliikirira wata. So it's important to get abasaada whichever part of Uganda. We need the men on to fight HIV. Abakyala balinda okunwa eddagala aye eriye yankoba nti omusawo yankoba nti ekiremeisa abasaada okujja n'abakyala ndikuba babakebeza
ate n'engeri yonka kweyamba twabona nti akawuka ka siriimu kanufeete kwekebeza kumira bulezi kusuppressinga virus
okutandikira nga tuvire mukuwumula okale kuganga muka tulina banaife aba amical wala ne Uganda AIDS Commission nga twogera ku nsonga y'ebulamu kusingira ku kawuka kano akaleta mukenembya otavaawo tulikwira nga tumaze okuwumula muka.
Enoni Baba TV obusoga bulayire.
Mipira ejama sasa butere
Bafama ni Baba TV.
amasasa kona bagacho kubanga gasambira isasa kuisasa timu ku timu bino byonna bikutusibwako.
That is what makes Nile special. A beer truly made of Uganda, unmatched in quality and unmatched in gold. One beer, 21 Monde Selection Quality Awards. The true Ugandan reward from the source.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
Kauju Express, Kagalampansozi, Muna Kutadoba.
Byonna wano ku
Baba Fama ni Baba TV obusoga bulayire.
Hello, Eric. Come and see my new home.
Are you looking for the best quality paint for your dream home? Be part of the new revolution with our global paints. You beautiful, shining interior walls, as Weathercoat gives you never fading and strongly guarded walls against bad weather conditions. Located along Namavi Industrial Park, Global Paints, a reliable product.
Twagala sente, twagala kutunyonyola, twagala sente, twagala ekigambo kimu sente.
Anti twagala sente, si twagala kintu kirala kyonna. Kakati muganda wange, yola, kukumba, wangula, omusimbi, ogutokomoka. Mukazanyo kafe, kunganya mane, baba, sente diliwo. Gezesa omukisa gwo, ng'okozesa 2,000 zokka we wangulire emitwala 2 bweddu n'okweyongerayo mu maaso. Nyiga *238* *8# teekamu 2,000 temu pini koodi yo gy'okoma okuzanya gy'okoma okuwangula emirundi gy'okoma okuzanya gy'okoma okwewangulira. Awo lwono ojja kwekumira ku programs zaffe ekintabuli, the bank show, ebitaala, fumintiriza buli lunaku olwokusatu bwe tugenda okugabira akasente eri oyo anaaba akawangudde. Kakati zanya katikati, zanya buli lunaku, zanya buli kuba gy'okoma okuzanya gy'okoma okuwangula. Akazanyo kaffe kuŋŋaanya mane, baba sente diliwo. Zanya katikati, nkugambye zatikati wewangulire buli lunaku wano ku Baba TV wonka obusoga bulayire.
Bwana Kampala Karuka Sita Ali live mu Kampala Muchakecha concert uko Uma Showground na 17 November 2023 Shinze mtwale BVP mtwale 5 ate meze ya milioni 2 ate wogula mangu wale badi etikije ya mtwalo guketi ya chekecha Nika kamunyenye mu 85 kamunyenye mwenda kadala Nyingi za merchant code nya 35 msamvu mwenda nya msamvu Hawo ngori muchakecha Wachake Beautiful Karuka Sita Senda Small Mama Sita Baby Mama Uma Showground 17 November twagala bi planned baby ebyakola sente biwaza kibuchoka abasajja twabavaako dda bakulabye bayagala buli kiseera bafuna banyazala abambaine banyazala mwenda Karuka Sita live in concert Chakecha concert Uma Showground 17 November hakutosibwako Victoria University
era tutukanga tukoba omuntu nti nigasita ndala aga itano sita isatu ash onige yes
nga oba kubuza machant
nga bamubuza machant code nga tumukoba ata mu 7 minuti olumalirizawo ngata amwe sente dali kuwayo kumbaga ya mwenemu sawa yene zinga amwebaza nga tweyongere kai tujja mu kyalo ekindi
ekikoba embaga olunawa luti nga mwira
tulija kumala kai tweyongere emyezi mukaga nga tukasomesa abantu momope
baba emba mweriyo nga 18 kai emyezi omukaga gyoli kuongeramu ojaji
awidi ne bya momope abantu yembite yona bandeta momo ono ne bibali kumpaka ne bya momo pabi tyama kupichipichi ojo bisomese
muleke musoni we tyama ja
baba tuka bulungi
simbule embalasi asumulude
momo nyabo
Pay or shop with MTN Momo and get free of charge. Use the Momo app or dial *165*3#. Enoni Baba TV obusoga bulayire.
Buterevu tukuisusayo munaife mkuu muloko okutontono kutyo tukali ku program ya ife nganzi ganga muka era nga mu studio tukali no mugeni okuva mu Amical gatali wano kulwecho chonka ali wano kulwa Uganda AIDS Commission tukaja maiso no kwogera ku nsonga edebe bulamu okusingirira ku nsonga eno eyakawuka kano akaleta mukenembya tulina omukyala Restituta Nabwire ono ni country director wa Amical lutalo luno lwa sirimu olwokulwanyisa kawuka ka sirimu olutuse ya tuno lwaki twawulira ebyava mu kibuga ky'Embalala okusingira nti akawuka keeyongera ino mu baana bano abato abavubuka naddala ab'obuwala yatukobera ensonga lwaki era yakuba n'omulanga eri abaami nti abaami ebimu ku bizibu bye bakasanze bano ab'ebitongole bino ebirwanisa akawuka kano akamukenembya abaami mu kaalo alina empwitu mu nsonga y'okwekebeza ate nga nimwe omusinga ab'obuwala kale nenze tubenga tutandikira awo wene tutandikire twogere we've talked about the fight against HIV AIDS from the early 90s all the way to where we are. Of course there are some achievements, not even some, there's a lot of things that we have achieved in this fight. Tusiza kubonanga prevalence rate ese from nti ku bantu bebakebeza 18. I think that is what it means. That out of all the people tested, out of 100 people tested, 18 babanga nakawuka ka sirimu. Ayo butitwize mu batano
5.2%.
Abantu batano oba ebitundu bitano n'obutunutundu bubiri ku buli bantu 10 abekebeza oyagana abantu batano n'ebitunutundu bibiri nga nabalina akawuka. So awo tutebye egolo nene era awo ne tatandikire ku achievements edo
tuba tutebye egolo enene kituufa era abantu abatano tukayenda twikemu.
But when you compare 18
Those were the 80s. Yeah, so and one of the reasons lwaki badona balijja nga bakoowa ebintu ebigemagana n'esirimu bakoowa banange tubagemeire kubanga terituuka ku wano at least. So kituufu Nicholas nga bw'okobye weebale ino era tubairemu ku ni achievements oba byetutuuseeko ebirungi oba tulina well coordinated multi-sectoral response era ng'abantu abagikulira ne Uganda AIDS Commission nga bwenkobye nti Uganda AIDS Commission Act of Parliament yagitondawo ku coordinating era basoboyire ku coordinating the multi-sectoral response
egemaganya ebitongole bino bino ebyendawulo oba sectors n'endawulo
era kirala ku Uganda AIDS Commission kyekola n'okugezaako okubona nti buli kitongole kyona kyona mu Uganda bakitegeera bategeera n'omulimu gwe kikola tube nga twena titwebunze ku Baba TV nga tulikebeza bantu sirimu abakozi ba Baba TV kino ekitongole amikaleba yakavaawo taso yona yaida be tukobe nti amikalo nga bw'olikebeza taso yona erikebeza n'ekitongole ekindi kirikebeza imwe mujje ku Baba TV imwe mujje wale mu kire ekitongole imwe mujje mu community ere eyindi so neyo coordination tusobole tulobe ku duplicate nga tutwebunze walalawo so mu coordination eyo balina gye beeta presidential fast track cities presidential fast track initiative eyatandikibwawo mu 2017 era ng'erina pillars 5 pillar esooka n'okwengeginga abasaada engaging the men prevention ekyo tukyogeireko okubakunga mu HIV prevention
okutangira okanakamukeenembya
ekyokubiri test and treat kyona
okukebeza n'okutandika okwidandaba oba okumira eddagala
immediately then ekindi tuli consolidating progress oba said by the elimination of mother to child kuba Uganda at one point were doing very well ganese needed okubona what are Ugandans doing in the mother to child HIV prevention aye ebintu byamala byakyuka mu kutu twenda to consolidating that good progress tube nti omuntu bw'aba alina akawuka ka siriimu omukyala n'omwana katukobe kapo omukyala yafuna enda oba amabunda azaala omwana ng'azira akawuka
so okunyweza ebyo byatuukibwaku mu kulwanisa oba okutangira akawuka kano okuba akava ku maama ali enda yakagemya omwana gwazaire
twende ekintu ekyo kisigalewo nti tulobe kufuna abaana bazaalibwa nga balina akawuka kuba ekyo kyonna kyongera ku prevalence yaife eyiwanga ekindi financing nti within Uganda ife nga abana Uganda can we support our ARVs dino twaba nga tusobola to pay for them wano wendogerera dona badonors n'abakolachi n'abadigula so bwe bakoba nti titukajja kuba obuzibu babuboneike tujja kwira mu kudibawa it is a very big challenge so as Ugandans sustainability in financing for the HIV response so that we can manage our own response as Ugandans because right now with all those very good achievements that we've done with that very good prevalence if the donor world pulls out we shall go back to zero
isegeza ntwetanga okubaako n'akasente akenda oketufuna omuntu ekateke neyo okulwanisa oba n'okutangira akawuka kanakaleta mukeenembya
so Uganda AIDS Commission kyeri ikola kyegezizaako okola nti ministries departments agencies ngabo but and that includes also the cities, the municipalities, the town councils, the districts. Tichenda mu planning bomba muli ku budgeting omwaka 0.1% of your budget should go to the HIV response. So that is one of the ways.
Ministries
donor ni local government si donor
nti bwemba mulikola budget emwe ya buli mwaka
so twandyenze nti ni private sector TV nguli kisoboka kyona kyakolebwa timwena mubani allocation to HIV prevention mwabani workplace policy kuba waliwo olwetujja nga ab'ebitongole by'abanakyewa twabeeyo tuli mu communities aye twerabira abantu baife betweta corporate world is there an allocation for the HIV response? Just if I give an example of Baba TV, because this is where I am.
This is where we are.
An allocation to support staff who are HIV positive, what we call a workplace policy. Yeah, so that the HR or the human resource department knows that if someone doesn't come tell the human resource, that is not your problem really. But if they come, there should be a policy to them in this way and the other way. Because I'll just give an example, like here on Baba TV, there are some activity, some things that you do, and you realize that if someone is weak, I am not saying that if you're HIV positive, you're weak, but in the event that that person is weak at that particular time, you may not under tripod and so on. So there could be a way of balancing out to ensure that everyone lives a dignified life and continue to be productive, continue to be healthy. So, we shouldn't leave anyone behind. It is very surprising that even in this era, you find certain corners, people saying, oh, Mia is not HIV positive. And I'm like, is it true? So to about stigma, discrimination, to say no, abantu bona, let's include everyone. Let's have everyone on.
You pida divided time. Esoka and we kupida. Esoka ever engaging men.
Engaging men. Eyo kubiri yaba ku the young girls, getting the young girls and young women on board. Eyo ku financing eyokuna yaba nti eyafa muda 0.1 %.
Prevention of mother consolidating.
Consolidating the prevention of mother to child. What we have achieved.
So I think that's a really great and I know that there are so many other achievements. But maybe if you would like to.
I know that in the private sector, so there has been the $1 initiative. TD, if they've managed to traverse the entire corporate world, and
I think
so that they
ongoing. So I know it's at least I've heard of that one. And I know it is bringing in good results. Every value because corporate world it is also tricky. Wanga boyogera ku bifebiri mu cent corporate world yo neri mu cent. We know that money is one of those things. Did akoba nte driving HIV AIDS. Every mix eyo. Every mix eyo. HIV AIDS. So important that you also engage the corporate world. To my name songa stigma. That's been a very, very big issue. Nasoma kuduza wanti but teenagers in some parts of the country tiba kamira bulezi buno. Because and one of the rich stigma but okutokere akati bavuka bato myaka 18 17 19 nti bali batya okujomira dagala okujofuna dagala okulimira bendolimira bali tola nti bati okujayo but naba bafuna baswala okuba bonanaliyo munsawo because with it to school abandi bali boarding schools abandi so stigma eyo how have we what have we put in place continue to reduce it kuba abandi baina self stigma bongabo. So if you can
so ensonga era eri mu education okusomesa abantu okutegeera nti okuba ni HIV is not a death sentence. For instance nti omuntu alina HIV they can still be healthy and still be productive. Even for those that have self-stigma, to appreciate the fact that bwabatamize bulezi obwo aliko ekosa
ekosa ye mwene n'ababa mwetolole kubanga kabirigeza bwobanga muzayi oti yandienze kubonanga oli bubi oli mumbe
oli bedridden
oli bedridden kikosansa ya muzayi ate bwomira obulezi bwo you have a chance a higher chance of being healthy and living a normal life and going about your business.
Na ambition yo ng'omuntu butiyiwe Nicholas bwewali ng'okaali muto era olinako ebintu byewali oluubirira kuba nti maybe being a TV presenter was one of them. Yeah. So if you don't take care of yourself and you're HIV positive, know that all those aspirations you will not be able to achieve them. And also the community should be supportive as opposed to pulling down people who are HIV positive. That's why we say inclusive.
Let's talk about some of the challenges that there have been in this fight. Kuba yet on a silver plate. I know that there have been challenges and there are still challenges. And it's from these challenges that we can draw solutions to which weapon to use until you know the kind of enemy you're fighting. The challenges, maybe 2 or 3 challenges, if you can share.
The challenges, actually, we've pretty much talked about them, is male engagement, men testing, men participating in the HIV.
That's one of the biggest ones.
That is one of the major challenges. The second one is financing. That one I've already elaborated. Because if the donors pulled out now, Nicholas, it would be a big crisis. It will be a very big crisis. Then the adolescent girls and young women, the rate at which they are getting infected, and also the findings show that they are infected by the men. So that's why we need these men on board.
And more people are moving from the rural parts of the country to the urban centers.
You're actually very right. In fact, by 2050, Uganda, about 50% or even more, abantu bayidaba mu bibuga. Ate buti ekiri mu kibuga, lwaki abantu bayida mu bibuga? Ekisookera irala bayida okunoonya ekyokola sente. There is also a bit of more money mu bibuga. There is disposable income, more opportunities, they call it kuyiriba or hustle which cannot happen in the rural area. So someone in a day might end up with some money that they've not even planned for what to do with it. So they end up in activities that expose them to HIV. So worldwide, there is a lot of focus, even in Uganda, there is a lot of focus on the urban, on the cities, on the municipalities. Why? Because if you focus on these urban communities, then chances are that the same inventions will be replicated in the rural. Actually, the prevalence in the country is 5.2, but the urban one is about 7. But specifically, you go to places like in Mbarara City, the prevalence is around Fort Portal City, the prevalence is around 17%.
Wow.
Because when you look at Fort Portal City, it's our tourism city. So there is lots of money that goes in there and so on and so forth. So focusing on the urban is a very important way of winning this HIV fight.
Our time is fast spent. We have a few minutes left, but quickly, if you could take us through, I know that the Uganda is commissioned there, especially in time when we celebrate World AIDS Day, which is 1st December. I think it's in about 2.5 weeks time. Yeah. So very quickly.
Thank you, Nicholas. First of all, before World AIDS Day, we have the National HIV and AIDS Symposium. National HIV and AIDS Symposium has started today, and it's at the Millennium Park. 2020 the KCC grounds where KCC, it was formerly called KCC grounds, but it's now called Millennium Park. Awerugogo. Tujeyo are there, the academia, they are presenting so many things about HIV. There is HIV testing. Byabwerere. 2020 tuje Lugogo. It is a free entry, free exit to go and know your HIV pressure, bali kucheckinga diabetes. There is entertainment because also we are commemorating, during the symposium we are commemorating Phile Lutaya. So please come for the National HIV AIDS Symposium. It is in Lugogo. It has started. It starts today 14th up to 16th of November. And also, do not forget the commemoration of the World AIDS Day, which will take place in Rakai district. It will be on the 1st of December. You're called upon to attend. But before we get into the World AIDS Day on 1st of December, there will be nominating and voting for...
so the symposium is running from today to the 16th?
14th to 16th. There will be lots of entertainment.
So today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So go and test. Go and know what you made. Go and test. Whatever comes out of it, chisigala wagati iwo na kukebe. Okay. Then no kogera kwa awards.
So abantu bajje mu National Symposium ngwawo ebibuza abantu byebendo okutegeera in the science of HIV and byonna bijaba mu symposium. There will be doctors, professors. Today they did. We are actually doing what we call the AIDS annual review, where we do all those presentations and learnings. So the AIDS Day, we will have awards, and these awards people are already voting. Go to the Uganda AIDS Commission website.
www.usc.go.ug/awards.
Yes.
www.usc.go.ug/awards.
You need to research, who has done good research, done well. You'll see the details when you get to the website.
Okay.
And please participate so that the World AIDS, we can reward or we can recognize people who have done very well.
Our time is far spent, but we want to thank you, our guest. Thank you so much for making time.
Thank you for having me.
We can get more time and continue to engage our people. Abantu babako balibolera ntubira nti wali eyo olina kyoyezemu oba olina ekyoyiduki olwisi tuba twabirabira nga bakikoba wakyerabira sirimu akaliwo era abantu so tweyongere okutangira kawuka kano ewakalina kakasanti tokagemya muntu wundi ate ewafuna tawe embeera ey'okuba ntokafuna omukyala atukobe mu byenfuniemu nti bw'obanga weekebeza babonanga oli negative aye wajja weegaita n'omuntu ate nga tukozeseza kapiira eyo gundi yebe weerewo ey'okuba nti nzira ebe experience, so you have to go and test again. Thank you so much, Chala Restuta Nabwire, on behalf, I think you are here on behalf of Uganda AIDS Commission, but also the country director of Amical Uganda chapter. Thank you so much for joining us on Baba TV. Iwaleyo otavao tukaja maiso ni program ya ife ganga muka eranga muganange abe chibira kundu ebye Kampala eyo mu bitundu bye Mugolobi ali n'omwami captain vice captain abe ozo nga kali kumbira Mpulira ssebo.
Butelev Nicholas webale nywe balire ddala oli ku Baba TV obusoga gangamuka sawa 12 paka 5 zencha akanyomero kano aka hot cup at 9 onako olwaleero tuli bamukisa nti tukakoledde Bugolobi tuli wa OHT Honorable Captain Mike Mukula tugenda kwogera ku nsonga ez'amafuta issues of the new petroleum supply bill zensonga zitugenda tunyana n'okwetegereza olunaku olwaleero. We want to pick his mind twagala tufune endowooza ebirowoozo bye ate erinnya lya Captain Mike Mukula lyogeddwako nnyo mu nteekateeka eno ey'amafuta ejja. What is it that we're going to talk about today? Kiki ekyatubuulira ku nsonga ez'amafuta ezigenda mu maaso? Manyi nti ne Parliament olunaku olwaleero today Parliament in the afternoon it's going to be a hot debate. Abaka ba Parliament bagenda kubaganya ebirowoozo ku nsonga eya etteeka epya erireetebwa mu kukyusakyusa mu ngeri gye tuyingizamu amafuta mu Uganda ensonga zigenda okukwatibwamu ng'ekirowoozebwa okuba nti gavumenti kyereeta kwe kufuna monopoly system of petroleum fuel supply. Kakati bwe tugenda tulina olunaku olwaleero wa Captain George Mike Mukula olunaku olwaleero mu hot cup at 9 okuva ku ssaawa 3 paka ssaawa 5 ez'enkya tugende tuwumulemu katono ddala bwe tukomawo live from Bugolobi Baba TV